Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery. I'm going to apologize now because my canvas is so large that I've moved everything out of the way I can possibly move and I still don't have very much room. And I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to do that. Start. I'm going to take some of my medium black paint. I pre-coated the canvas a long time ago with some Artist Loft white, and it's nice and dry. And I have a tool that's pretty much the same exact shape as one of my tongue depressors. And I thought it would be fun to use it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I did grab a couple of pieces of tongue depressor someplace here. That'll work. Make sure it's somewhat smooth on one side. And that the paint, if it's not smooth on one side, then you're going to get a very irregular pattern. I'm hoping my head isn't blocking everything. No, it's not a barcode. I am going to put some black paint down because I'm pretty sure I can make it sell, and I'm going to try some silver, Pebbio iridescent silver cell activator, just because I need some place to start, and that'll be as good as any. It's nice it made it all the way to the edge. And I figured I would pretty much just play with black until I got something that inspired me to use color. Just scraping right through. And since I'm looking for textures, also since there's an incomplete sentence. Since I'm looking for textures, I'm happy with whatever I get. But I am going to try and use a few colors. I'm going to try some mother of pearl. It doesn't matter if I dribble. Matter of fact, the weirder the better. This is Rhapsody Rose. This is a primary element. And I guess I'm going to try some burnished copper, which is, sense that chip, which is a vivid intense. I remember it dries much darker. I'm going to use some white cell activator this time. Am I? Yeah, I guess I am. Although it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm going to try it anyway. I could use black and white. Maybe I'll do that. I haven't got to the point yet where I'm going to pull out my texture tools, but I really don't think I need them yet either. Basically, it's just nice to start any kind of background. Oh, I got black all over that, and now it's all over my hands, so we'll just use that up. Steal some of that white to add some textures as we go along. I'm still craving some gold, and I've got some leftover Art Americana 24 karat gold mixed with Floetrol. And I like the cells I got when I worked yesterday, so I'm thinking it might be okay to do that again. I'm going to use the black. A not insignificant puddle, a cell activator. Now I did pull my spatula out, but I don't think I'm going to use it yet by any stretch. When I run out of time, I'll just reset the timer. I'm going to use some of this Ginger Peach, which is a primary element. And I'm pretty sure I shook it before I started. I'm going to use it with my Smoochy card. Pretty sure on black it won't show up much. I've got some Cupid's Crush, another primary element, but I really wanted to use some Jasmine. So let's do the swivel it around and see what we can come up with. Put my card down. There's so much built up paint on the back wall of my area for the spinner that I can't do much of anything with it. So I'm thinking I want some Bali High before I do anything else. And maybe with that I'll risk some of the Jasmine, which I'm almost out of and need to make more of. I was thinking some purple would be nice in there. I have to decide if it's deep amethyst, because I like how that looked when I used it the last time. So I'll just try that. Actually, what did I pull out? I pulled out some black raspberry. There it is. I got it. And we're going to continue with my foray into attempting to use cell activator, and I'm really tempted just to put the cell activator right down on the canvas. Until it stopped. Must be something in there. Well, that's disconcerting. It's not in there anymore. I have no idea what that was either. And do I want to do anything else now? I'm just going to settle for that. And I like the idea of using something in this area up here. And I've got paint left on my card. Which I can use and wipe off, which is what I should have done with that piece of tongue depressor. Ah, there's a larger piece of tongue depressor. That'll be good. I want some blue, and I've been using this new Vivid Intense Viola blue. I'm wondering if I want to use it with some silver or some gold. And I'm wondering what the gold would be like. And I've got some gold cell activator left over from the last couple days. So I'll just use that, I guess. Although I wish I'd cleaned my card off. New layer on my pants. So that's not really long enough. So what shall I do? Do 2 swipes. I think that'll work. that did not spread out very well. Which could turn it into something interesting. I'm going to pick up some of this black paint that I know is beginning to dry. And I'm going to try the Cupid's Crush that I haven't tried yet. I didn't get as much Bali High out of that as I expected I would. Is that going to even come out? Cupid's Crush. It's time to pull out one of my texture tools and have some fun and see if something moves around. I also put some white, some Artist Loft mixed white with Floetrol and GEC 800. I put it into a smaller bottle so I could use it wherever I wanted. I know I have leftover paint on my card. I want some orange. I just got called to orange. So whatever I'm doing, I'll have to come back. That was Saffron, Prizm Pour. This is Sour Lemon with some Orange Crush. I don't know why, but I'm going to use some of my Mayan Gold that has saffron in it. And what else? Something else. I think some of this Fuchsia, which is a Vivid Intense. I like these bottles, but the tops are leaving little threads behind. So I'm just going to try go straight down. I've still got all kinds of color on there. There's nothing tidy about this process, nor meant to be. Clean my card off until it's ready. Things are looking kind of interesting. I'm being called to some yellow and I'm not sure if I'm going to do real yellow or if I'm going to do this Sour Lemon, which is looking pretty slick. Maybe I'll grab some Isadora. Actually, what's handy is the shiny taffeta. I kind of want a clean card so I don't get all this black and everything, but I want to clean this card that I have off. So I'll just wipe it down. Twice. Pushing it back through. I still haven't pulled out my texture tool. I know I said I would. I don't really think it's too late at any given point in time though. I'm going to steal a little paint. I thought I was going to add a whole lot more black to this, and I guess I'm not done, so it doesn't matter. I might still get there. Let's play with the texture tool for a minute. See if there's any paint left I can steal. Looks like there's a little bit. Looks kind of messy too though. I love this texture tool, I really, really do. Just gonna dab whatever colors I've got on my card on there. And if they're not perfect, that's okay. I need more paint. I'm thinking about putting some white down, but it's kind of pointless until I put some black down first. So I guess I'll just use a little more black. If I don't have enough paint, I'll just go over. That's calling me to some, I want some jasmine. Like quite a bit of it actually, is what I'm thinking. Maybe mixed with a bunch of the other reds. Or we'll see in a second if I still feel that way. Now what have I got to move paint with? Got all kinds of things. Let's see about this. This is just half a lid. And I'll reset that. And as soon as it goes off, I'll be back in a minute. And say so. Well, I kind of like that without doing much of anything. I like to see how many different textures I can make. I might want to swivel that around again. I haven't used any orange crush, and I think I'm going to before I run out of time. Never mind having a little extra color in there. Although now I've left enough bottles in my way, so I need to do something about them. Which I could probably do while I take a moment to reset the camera. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Being called to yellow next, I think. Okay, I'm back. And I'm really thinking about some black. Medium black doesn't require that much. If I put black down, then I can also put white on top of it if it's thin enough. And running into this other paint on this side has left a nice change. Added some texture because there's white in there. As long as I've got paint to work with, I'm going to work with it. not to second guess myself too much, figuring I can pretty much go back over anything I don't really care for. But that being said, I'm thinking about putting some white down and using it. Come on, fill in. The silver wasn't that impressive. But I think I could use my residuals somewhere and be pretty happy with that. I want something over here, and I'm thinking it's going to be gold. Did I ever do any black and gold? No, I really didn't. Still haven't done the white, but that's okay. I've still got time left. I'm going to clean off my card before I put gold cell activator on there. You watch, I'll like it the way it is. I wonder if I've got enough to do this. Hopefully. I wanted more saffron than I've got, but I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. Add some real texture. Some bottles away so I can attempt to spin my painting, which is challenging at best. Let's see if things are as level as I would wish them to be. Easier to tell when you turn it vertically. Let's try some of my white cell activator that I didn't do anything with. Get my miscellaneous edge catchers out of the picture. I need a wider card. Or actually, let's just try this. That's cool. I like that texture a lot. The slight residual white. Come on. Makes me want to use it again. Oh, I've got some paint left over here. go in there with that again. A little bit of black. Probably make some gray, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm a poet. I'm liking the gray. Hoping my head is not in the way, apologizing if it is. Not hating on any of that. Huh. Kind of missing the red. Maybe the Rhapsody Rose needs to come out again. And clean off most of the teeth on my tool. Or use the smaller tool. I haven't used that yet. Actually, I've got silicone spatula head that I notched, which might be kind of cool. Let's do this first. Okay, that did not work really well. And that's not the spatula head I want. I want the other one. The one with the bigger teeth. If you wait till things almost dry, you get a completely different set of textures. I like that I can scrape down to the canvas too. And know that it's painted under there. I might be really close to being able to call it done. Or a stage. Depends on how I feel about it in a minute. It's good if I can keep my bottles from getting dumped over. I wish it was easier to turn the turntable. No, I like that. Do I have any black paint left I can use? I think I have tools that need to go in the bucket. It's not a convenient setup, but it does work if I try hard enough. So I'm going to give myself one more line of paint while I'm bouncing my head off the hanging marble that's held up with tape on my camera to keep my head from obscuring your vision. Okay, where was I going to go with that? It was a minute ago. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work well. I found it. That's exactly where I wanted that. And then over here too. I did find a tongue depressor. Not sure I have enough paint. I've got to throw that in the bucket. Hopefully it survives the bucket. That's a smoothing tool for putting the no see-through film on the inside of cars. I saw things to pull dots. That was what it It turned out to be like fill in that corner. I think that's pretty much it, and I might as well leave it in this position because it's really the only position you're going to see it in. Oh, I've got some paint I can steal. Cool. I need a shorter stick, and I have shorter sticks. Do I actually want to do anything with that right now? I forgot I had that Viola blue there. It's begun to set up. Do I want it anywhere else? I could put it right here and probably be... No, that's mostly black. That'll work. I want a little something else over here. Mother of pearl. I don't know which way this is up. That didn't do as much as I was hoping for. Come on, turn. Please turn. I want some more Rhapsody Rose. I'm actually getting to be thinking I might really actually honestly be done. Hard telling, not knowing though. I like these little areas. Color, added color. A lot. I really like the Rhapsody Rose anyway. Not coming out as well as it was. There. I think I'm just about done. I know, you've heard it before. I don't blame you. Yeah, I like that in there. Not that in there, but I guess it doesn't really matter either. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed your time with me, and I post at 2:15 Eastern Standard Time, pretty much 7 days a week. (2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, yeah. I guess I lied. I like that better still. I want to put some white in. I still want to put some white in. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know how much I can put in without cleaning my card off thoroughly. Which mark will be the one mark too many? So far, I'm still pretty happy. That could have been the one. I think I'm going to call it. Alright, I love you guys. I hope you come again. I post it, I told you that. Please give me a thumbs up. Your comments are appreciated. Keep my morale boosted. The only thing I'm seeing that's really kind of bugging me is the fact that this shows canvas through, and I don't want that to be the case. And I need to leave that out so I can mix it anyway. What have I got that I can... I'm using everything at my disposal. That's a little better. Except for now it's got some black in it, which is really actually okay. Alright, I should try and shimmer that at you. And tell you whatever I'm supposed to tell you that I haven't already, which is you can have all of the things that I create on my channel transposed and reproduced at pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6, The Gallerist. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that a lot. And you know me, after you're gone, I could fix anything that's really glaringly obvious, like that area that I want to fix. I might put just a tiny tadpole more of Orange Crush that's only in the middle. But otherwise, so I love you guys. Thank you for joining the membership. There's over 200 videos there for members only. Thank you for making donations so that I can afford to buy canvases and GAC 800 and Floetrol, and I really appreciate the help. My 2 books are on the Amazon link. The Amazon link is on the Linktree. The Linktree has a couple of my websites and Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups. Society 6, The Gallerist, they're there. I do sell my artwork and I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. Please give me a thumbs up. Share my videos if you have a mind to. I really appreciate it.